What's poppin', Spidey collectors, and welcome back to another Funko Pop concept list here on Carbonite Collecting, a branch of the Carbonite Convos podcast and YouTube channel. Tonight, Alec and I are continuing with our final part of the SPIDEY-CON Funko Pop concept series made by Instagram concept artists Jay Bavart and Nathros Funko. So first and foremost, if you have not given them a follow yet, make sure to switch over to Instagram right after this video and check out their profiles. They do incredible work, and that's what we're here for, to share these awesome pops. So in the first part of this series, we did the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. Part 2 was The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And tonight we have the MCU trilogy. So I am super excited to get into Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home.
Bro, are you kidding? We've been waiting for this forever. Are you serious, man? And the fact we're finally getting No Way Home pops shipping out, this gets me so excited to talk about these because, God, I just wish they were real, man.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So we're going to get started, but at the end of this video, if you really liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps our channel out a lot. And if you want to stay up to date with our future videos, make sure to consider subscribing if you like us. I don't know why you would, but we think we're cool. But let's get into this.
I like
Alec,
you, man.
Thanks. I like you too. Do you want to get started?
I will go ahead and lead this thing off, man.
All
now,
right.
This first one, made by Jay Bavart, is Peter Parker. This is actually after his trip to the Statue of Liberty. And now, I love this pop personally because of this shirt. This has been inspiration on the pod for us before for some merch and stuff. But also, this shirt makes a comeback in No Way Home, and he finally is able to fit into it. And I love that.
Yeah, definitely. And the fact that this is what Tony forced him to wear, I love it. So again, that one made by Jay Bavart, and this next one made by Nathros Funkos. This is Aunt May. Now, I've never been attracted to a Funko Pop before, but this one might take the cake because this is an incredible pop. Marissa Tomei is an incredible actress, and this pop is on point.
Dude, how are there no Aunt May pops? Aunt May
not a
is
single
literally
one.
Goated, and there's not a single one.
I don't know.
We need her ASAP.
Yep, I agree.
Moving on, back to Jay Bavart, we have Party Ned in his party hat, man. I love Ned. I would be friends with Ned in a heartbeat. And in the hat, he's cool, Ned.
Of course, and we all need a guy in the chair. So next up, we have the Tinkerer. So this is one of Vulture's henchmen. He makes a lot of the cool devices that Vulture uses, so I would never really expect a pop from him, but he definitely was good comedic relief in the movie, and another on-point pop by Nathros Funkos.
Yeah, man, and in the comics, he's way more irrelevant, so I wouldn't put it off that he's gone forever. Vulture's not gone, so he's not gone. So we'll see if he ever makes a comeback, man. And ending off Homecoming, we have probably one of the coolest scenes from the entire movie, and it's very similar to the Sam Raimi trilogy. We have Peter Parker, or Spider-Man, holding the boat together as Iron Man comes in and fuses it all together and saves the day. We know there's a really cool moment in the movie after where Iron Man pops out of the suit, and it's a super cool learning moment for Peter, and I absolutely love it.
Oh, definitely. And like you are infamous for saying, this would be an immediate cop. So definitely a really cool scene. But moving into Far From Home, our first pop is another look at Peter Parker. Now, this is when Hydro Man is attacking the city. So we have Peter in his pose. You can see his hair's a little wet. He still has his backpack on. So definitely a cool look at Peter. 100%.
A great chase idea would be him with that
like the
looking mask of, I don't know what you would call it, but that would be sweet.
Kind of like a Mardi Gras mask.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Next up, we have a look at Mysterio. Now, this is not him in his superhero suit. This is him in what it actually looks like without it being projected onto him. This is made by Nathros Funkos, and I would buy this in a second. When Far From Home came out, there was like 40 different Mysterio pops that all came out, and they were the same thing. I wish this would have been one of them instead.
Definitely. And, I don't think it's far off from happening, so you never know. Next up, we have an awesome look at Talos. Now, what's really cool about this is Talos kind of transforming into Nick Fury based on the post-credit scene. So I think it's funny how it's Fury's bad eye. We can see the scratches that Goose left. And overall, I think a very ingenious pop.
100%, man. We're going to see both these guys just in a few weeks.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Super pumped about that.
We are. Secret Invasion.
Yes,
Can't wait.
Yes, sir. Next up, everybody's favorite, Peter's best friend. We have Flash Thompson. You know, that's everybody's favorite.
Spider-Man's best friend.
Spider-Man's best friend. He even wrote the book. What's it called? Flashpoint. That was awesome. I just love it. Nathan Funkos, absolutely fantastic.
Definitely. Really cool pop. So rounding off Far From Home, we have a scene look at the Mysterio illusion where Peter / Spider-Man is trapped in the snow globe, which is really Mysterio's helmet. So I love this. It was an awesome and incredibly visually appealing scene. So to see Avengers Tower in this, and the New York skyline, the snow, the Statue of Liberty, definitely an awesome pop. And I think it's just really interesting to think about how this one would be actually made, because the concept is incredible. So I would love to see this one.
So sick. Definitely. I personally love the scene because that's when Peter learns to trust his spider sense, or his Peter tingle, if you will. And that's one of his defining moments, man. And I would buy that in a second.
Oh, 100%.
1 second.
Definitely. 100%. And Alec is going to start off the No Way Home list. These are 5 pops. But before we get into that, we do have a full list of 50 plus Funko Pop concepts that we made way back when. We're going to have the link in the description. Make sure to check it out. There are so many awesome pops. Nathros Funkos and Jay Bavart both contributed heavily to that list. So make sure to check that out for sure.
Yeah, man. Go check it out. So I'll go ahead and lead No Way Home off with Peter number 3. In his lab gear. I love this because this is obviously from the moment where Peter, and they all turn around and look at him at the same time. This one's made by Jay Bavart.
And coming up next, we have one made by Nathros Funkos. We have Youth Pastor Parker in his science gear. So we have a look at Tobey Maguire's Peter, and another pop with the science stuff. He's got the goggles. He has whatever that is. I don't know if it's a pen or a stylus, whatever it is, but
it's
really cool. Like one of those drip things.
Drippers. Yeah. Whatever you call it.
We'll call it a dropper or blotter, whatever you said.
Yeah, man. I love that moment in the movie. So moving on to the next one. This one is made by Jay Bavart. We have Spider-Man in his black and red suit holding the Machine Day Cadavus, the box that Doctor Strange put the spell inside of in order to contain the spell that would have absolutely erupted the multiverse.
Definitely. Really cool one made by Jay Bavart. And the final singular pop on this list, we have another look at Max Dillon. Now, this is obviously his No Way Home look. He has like the worker clothes. We can tell that he's holding the device that is taking his electro powers away. So definitely a really cool pop. Jamie Foxx killed it in this movie. And just definitely a must cop.
100%, bro. His return was part of a huge part of the hype behind the whole thing.
Of course.
Ending this whole list off, these have all been fantastic.
Entire series, entire SPIDEY-CON.
SPIDEY-CON, man. Here it is. Last but not least, we have a scene, obviously made by the 2 artists. This is when all 3 Peters meet for the very first time. Our MCU Peter just lost May. The other 2 Peters have already been through the trauma, already experienced the loss and the turmoil of having to deal with that. And they're going and talking to the MCU Peter in his deepest, darkest moment. Without them there, who knows what would have happened.
No, I know. And this is an incredible scene. And it would be a nice kind of focal point of a collection, of a Spider-Man shelf. So I think this would fit perfect in your collection. And Alec's actually trying to make a custom of it eventually. So we'll see how that ends up.
We'll see, baby.
Yes, sir. But everybody, we really appreciate you tuning in to all 3 parts of SPIDEY-CON. Again, please follow the creators. They really made this video possible. So show them some love. Again, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to come back for more, make sure to subscribe. We will have a video coming out with all 3 parts if you missed the first 2 parts, and we will have that link in the description. But until the next time you swing on to Carbonite collecting, like always, make sure to keep it popping.